What is up, guys? My name is Gabe. This is the first ever video on the War Pigs YouTube channel. Please hit subscribe. Please hit that like button. Help me out so I can keep making more videos talking about the Prem, talking about footy in general. Let's get started. So, the Premier League has ended. Had ended yesterday, to be precise. And I see we have the whole standings in front of me. I see we obviously know Liverpool won. Seems like they have won the Prem back in December, honestly. I thought they were going to go invincible. I thought they were going to lose one game, but they ended up losing 3. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Man City, second place, 81 points. Shout out to them. This is where it got fun. 3rd and 4th with United and Chelsea. These are the two teams that I feel will start competing against Liverpool and City next year and the years coming after that. Big up to my team. I'm a Chelsea fan. Shout out to them. What a game we played. Christian Pulisic. Ooh. Shout out to Hakim Ziyech and Timo Werner coming in next year. I cannot wait. Potentially, Kai Havertz. We just need defense. We need a goalie because Frank told us Kepa's kind of out on that last game. But United looks good too. They are linked with so many young good players. I mean, Jadon Sancho leading the race. Who doesn't want Jadon Sancho? It's possibly the best young player in the world. Jack Grealish is linked with them. If you're good, you're linked with United. It's that simple. They are a top club in the world. One of the biggest clubs. Possibly the biggest club outside of Real Madrid. They deserve to be in the top 4. And they did a great job. And that Bruno and Paul middle with the Rashford and Martial attack, they're looking good. If they add Jadon Sancho to that attack, man, who knows what can happen? Who knows? But I feel like they are in a crisis right now in terms the same way that Chelsea is with a goalie. As we saw in the FA Cup semi-final between Chelsea and United, De Gea kind of let some easy one go through. But they have someone in the background that, they got Dean Henderson. Dean Henderson, who's had a fantastic year at Sheffield United. They have him out on loan to them. They can recall him. They can bring him back next year and have him over De Gea, and he has proven himself in the Premier League tremendously. Like, Sheffield is in 9th. After just being promoted up to the Premier League, they were in 9th, and they were in a Europa League spot until the last couple weeks of the season ending. So he can definitely hold his ground. I think he is and will start for United. I don't know if it's next year. It might be in a couple years after that. Shout out to my team in Brazil, Flamengo. Yeah, if you don't know, we won the Libertadores Cup. We won the Brasileirão, and now we just won our regional cup, Carioca Cup. So, in 5th and 6th place, we have Leicester in 5th, Tottenham in 6th. Leicester really dropped the ball. There was that one point when Chelsea was in 4th and Leicester was in 3rd. They were about 10 points ahead of us. So they have really dropped the ball. But, hey, Brendan Rodgers led them to a Europa League spot. They still have some nasty players in there. I mean, of course, we have Jamie Vardy, James Maddison, Ndidi, Ben Chilwell. They got some good players, and I do love me some Kasper Schmeichel, so good for them. I mean, in the end of the day, top 6 for Leicester City is a great feat. We have Tottenham with 6th place. Honestly, like I said, I'm a Chelsea fan. Jose is a special one. I mean, I know it's not Champions League, but he did a lot with his Tottenham team, even though it was very difficult at times. There was no Harry Kane at times. There's no Heung-min Son at times. He had a good signing with Steven Bergwijn. We saw what he did in his first game, and he scored that goal in front of the Tottenham fans. Possibly the best stadium in the world nowadays. So, good for Tottenham. 6th place. Wolves dropped to 7th. Now, here's the fun thing about Wolves. Wolves still have a chance to get in either Europa League or the Champions League, which is insane. They are in 7th place. If Arsenal beats Chelsea in the FA Cup final, they get into the Europa League. How? I don't understand. I don't make the rules, but they have a shot. But remember, they are still in the Europa League. So if they win, they get immediate qualification into the Champions League. So what a season for Wolves, obviously. I know 7th is kind of disappointing for them after the season that they have had. Nuno Espirito Santos has been an amazing coach. Adama Traore is just the guy, the standout of the year, it feels like. Adama Traore has been amazing. Raul Jimenez, what a team they have. 7th place, I feel like, stinks for them. But hey, they still have the shot. They still have their chance, and they can still play for it. The Europa League is still up for grabs. They can do this. And right behind them is Arsenal, who actually got eliminated out of the Europa League, but they finished in 8th. But they still have the FA Cup final to play for that can qualify them. So there's a lot to still play for Arsenal. A lot to play. It's kind of reminiscent of last year's Europa League final in Baku against Chelsea, where Chelsea had already qualified for the Champions League and Arsenal did not. They were qualified for Europa League again. Arsenal has a lot to play for. It makes it a scary final. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. Like I said, as a Chelsea fan, I hope Giroud starts because he has been playing amazing. He actually scored against Arsenal last year. Yes. So, fun stuff. Now let's look down in the relegation zone. We had Norwich relegated. They've been relegated. It's going to be fun to see where Todd Cantwell ends up, and those other boys that they got over there. They got some good young players. It's sad to see Norwich go down because I did think they're going to stay up. In the beginning of the year when they had Teemu Pukki just banging goals left and right, I picked him up on my fantasy, and he didn't last that long over there. Then we also have Watford and Bournemouth. So it's interesting with Bournemouth. Now we're going to see Nathan Ake's price drop a little bit, see where he ends up. Will he go back to Chelsea? Will he go up somewhere like United? Or what's going to happen with him? We have Watford going down. And Aston Villa pulled out a miracle. They really did. Aston Villa pulled out a miracle with a Jack Grealish goal. Is he staying at Aston Villa? Is he going to United? His price is going to go up now. I'm kind of happy to see Aston Villa up. They do deserve to be up. They got a good fan base. It's going to be fun. Hopefully next year, hopefully next year we have fans. I need fans back in the Prem. It's not the same. Not even just the Prem, in soccer in general, and footy in general. I need to see tifos when I watch Serie A games. I need to see fans singing, especially when I watch the Flamengo games in Brazil. And Maracanã needs to be full. I need fans. Alright, so that is it with the Premier League. Again, I want to do a quick shout out. As I said, I am a Chelsea fan. I want to do a quick shout out to William. So sempre jogou bonito, and to Pedro. We have one last game for you guys, and two. We still have the Champions League, and I know Pedro's going to Roma. Wherever William's going, thank you guys for all the years of hard work. Thank you for some curlers from you guys. Great football. Thank you guys. All right, now we're going into Serie A, and Juventus have won another Scudetti. I think it's 9 in a row now. I mean, it stinks that it seems like it's so one-sided. I mean, it is. Juventus has won year in year after that. But Serie A is really growing. It's a fun league to watch. But still, congratulations to Juventus. I mean, Cristiano Ronaldo, Paulo Dybala. They have some players. Juan Cuadrado. I mean, who doesn't love Gigi Buffon? Doesn't matter. I feel like every Italian still has a little soft spot for Gigi Buffon. And it's not over yet, but in second place we have Inter. And third we have Atalanta. Atalanta is an insane team to watch. They're actually just fun. But tomorrow we have Inter versus Napoli. And I know Inter's last game of the season will be against Atalanta. So there's 2 games left. So second and third will be very fun to see who gets it. I mean, obviously now you're just playing for, people say pride, but no, it's for how much money you're going to get in the end for your transfer market. So Juve in first, Inter in second, Atalanta in third, Lazio in fourth. They have pretty much solidified that 4th place position. So we are going to get Champions League out of Lazio. It is going to be good to see Ciro Immobile in the Champions League. He's had a fantastic season. He did break 30 goals. He did it against the Juventus game too from that penalty. So congratulations to him. Cristiano Ronaldo also did the same thing. So again, congratulations to both of them. In 5th and 6th place, in 5th we have Roma with 64 points. In 6th we have Milan with 60 points. Now here's where it gets fun for that Europa League spot. We have Milan and Napoli fighting, as Napoli has 59 points. So that would be interesting to see who gets that 6th place spot. Milan has been on a tear. They are really playing well. Ever since Zlatan came, it has been fantastic football. Napoli is still doing well. I mean, they won the Coppa d'Italia. Gennaro Gattuso has proven to be a good coach for the team. Dries Mertens has been playing fantastic. We've even seen... Yeah, I mean, Napoli has a chance. It's going to be fun to watch these last 2 games. And they play Inter, so it's going to be a big game for them. In the bottom of the table for them, we have Spal, last place. It looks like they're done. They're gone. Yeah, there's no way. Brescia, 24 points. There's also virtually no way. It's going to be fun to see where Sandro Tonali ends up. If it's going to be Inter, if it's going to be Juve. I'm also hearing word of Milan coming in to get him. I know he is a Milan fan. I want to see him in a big club. I do think he is. I'm living up to the hype with him that he possibly is the next Andrea Pirlo. Obviously, no one's going to have the class and everything that Andrea Pirlo did, but his game is very reminiscent of him. And in 18th, we have Lecce. Lecce and Genoa are fighting. I think Genoa will stay up, and I think those 3 teams, Lecce, Brescia, and Spal, will go down. So, that is it for the first ever video on the War Pigs YouTube channel. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for watching. Please hit that like button. Please comment down anything you want to talk about footy, whether it's your team, whether I didn't talk about your team. I know I didn't talk about the middle of the table so much. I kind of wanted to get these through. I kind of want to talk about both leagues in a manner and time. So, hey, if you want to talk about something, also, if you want to say how your team was an underdog in any way, some injuries happened, something happened to your team, or just missing the fans. If you're someone who goes to the games regularly and you feel like it lost such a big aspect to your team, I mean, I feel that happens to a lot of teams. I feel like it happens to Wolves, for example. Please comment, leave me a comment, and let's talk about it. All right, guys, thank you so much.